is super proud of this. I just say this because he likes me to tell this from stage. He was on an episode, kind of starred in an episode of Grey's Anatomy. Have you guys watched that show? Yeah, he's so proud. It was more like, actually it was a webisode. It wasn't really an episode. And he was an extra.
No, I was a featured extra.
Yeah, but he's so proud.
Industry people here would know that.
Yeah, featured extra. Okay, but this is the thing. So in this episode, webisode, they actually refer to him as a male model.
Correct.
So they say, obviously this man is a male model. So like around the house, it's like, in Hollywood, they call me a male model. I could basically be a male model. When people look at me, they're like, that guy's a male model. I'm like, oh, you could, baby, you could, for like Viagra, or Cialis, or depends, I don't know.
Well, as you can tell right now, we just recently got married, and
1 year.
She's obviously a trophy wife. It's not because she's 7 years younger than me, it's because she doesn't cook or clean. That's the only thing left is trophy wife.
I'll take it. I don't know if it's like a second place trophy, consolation prize.
It's more like a participation award.
Whatever, at least I'm finally married.
You're a winner too.
Actually, so we've been married a year, and my husband, he calls me his sex ninja.
That's true.
I know, right? He's like, baby, you're my sex ninja. Woo-hoo. I don't even know you're there. Yeah, I got moves you haven't seen before.
Why not?
Because I don't move.
You don't know.
So you can't see.
What's your special move called?
Actually, I did make up my own sex position.
Yeah,
would you like to see it?
What's it called?
On stage. I know, it's crazy up here. It's called the starfish.
It's in the Kama Sutra or something?
It should be. It's so restful.
You're going to submit it, right?
It's like the most peaceful sex position in the world. Sometimes I don't even know what happened until it's over. Like 45 seconds later. Bam.
Oh, that's nice. That's good stuff. Actually, before we got married, I was on a dating website. Anybody here dating websites?
Dating?
You guys?
Ladies?
Christian mingle crowd?
Coffee meets bagel.
Coffee, J-Date. We got a J-Date guy right here. J-Date. Anyone?
When we were touring the country, we saw, this is my favorite, I don't know if you guys have the commercials here or not, but it's farmers only.
Right? You guys are farmers only crowd? You don't want to be lonely, farmers only.
City folk just don't
Some
understand.
lady shoeing pigs into a pen with her rubber boots on. Is like, is it the boots? She's got like 8 pigs? Is that? I don't understand.
What dating website were you on, Pumpkin?
I was on Plenty of Fish. Come to find out, I was a clownfish. I was looking for a starfish. Careful what you wish. But at the time, all I seemed to find were like pufferfish, dogfish. I was getting so desperate, I was willing to settle for a blowfish. If you know that.
So he did.
Oh.
Wow, that just got
That joke usually does a lot better. It's okay. We're joking.
J-Date.
Okay.
Judging.
Well, actually, you guys want to know where we really met?
No, don't do this one.
Why?
I hate this.
This is a true story. We actually met from a Craigslist ad, and not like the singles. What I did is I placed an ad. I was looking for a small hand model to do some high quality dick pics. Look how tiny your hands are. I mean, they're like Brett Favre. It worked for him, right, ladies? How you judge it? You're like, oh God, look at this one. This is good. I mean, if you need to borrow it, it works. So I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm a lawyer, but anyway.
Now I don't want to hold the microphone anymore.
Well, look at your hands. Look at that.
I don't usually hold something this big though. Eventually he'll stop telling that joke.
It's not a joke.
So like you said, we got married recently. And okay, this is the thing. When we got married, we decided to write our own vows.
Yeah, and actually we learned that if you're going to do that, write them down.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to tell what could go wrong.
I'm on stage all the time.
So we get up there and it's like my turn to talk and I like So finally words came out, but I didn't remember what I said. So we got the video back from the wedding. I was like, what did I say? Remember my vows? I was so excited. Okay, so these, are you ready for my vows?
Yeah.
That I did on my wedding day? Okay.
Like this.
Thank you so much for marrying me. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. She was 37. It's her first marriage. So, you know.
Actually, we have a superpower. We each have a superpower in our relationship.
Wait though.
We don't have time.
We do have time because I wanted to tell you though.
Oh.
I did see on the video, and I realized once she'd said those things to me, I did not respond in a proper manner. So for the rest of our marriage, I have told her that I will just randomly say, "You're welcome."
It's not random at all.
Random.
Like, not at all. But we want to close with just telling you about, we each have a superpower in our relationship.
Yeah. What is
Mine is my amazing memory, so
Okay.
I can remember everything he ever said and remind him of it later.
Use it against me.
Yours is your superpower.
I have superpower parts.
Yes. And can I tell you a really quick story, and then we're going to leave, about my favorite aspect of his superpower, my favorite story. So we were sleeping one night, in the middle of the night. I wake up, and I look over at him, and he has this pained expression on his face, just like pain and torture. I was like, oh, baby, what's wrong? I was like so worried about him. Like, should I wake him up? Maybe he's having a bad dream. And then all of a sudden he lets out this long, just intense, dramatic. Finally it's over, finally it's done. And his face, in his sleep, goes from to peace and contentment. Oh. But then all of a sudden, while he's still sleeping, he starts doing this. He's like, I'm like, oh God, it's coming for me! And I hid it! So I grabbed the covers and I threw them over my head. I touched oven myself. Superpower.
You're welcome.